Some Scoutmasters mistakenly think they are in charge of the troop. Let's talk about it. Hey, ScouterStan, let's talk a little bit about the senior patrol leader's position. There's a lot of Scoutmasters out there who are under the impression that they're in charge of the meeting. They're not. The youth are in charge of the youth meeting. This is something that they do. The Scoutmaster might be in charge of a meeting for the adult leaders. That's something the Scoutmaster should be in charge of, but that's for the adult leaders. It's not for the youth. That's about it. A Scoutmaster is there to make sure that the senior patrol leader is ready and running their meeting. That's one of the big problems that we have in scouting, is that adults get a little ahead of their, what they call, ahead of your skis. There's a problem there. And it is very important that adult leaders step back and realize that the senior patrol leader runs the youth meeting. The senior patrol leader is also in charge of all the activities. If you're going on a camp out or camporee, we even had that question right here. We had that question come up where, what do you do? If you're a senior patrol leader, what's the job? It's not any different than a meeting. You have to plan out what you plan to do at that camporee or camp out. That's something that's true with every activity, no matter if it's going to the museum or doing an overnighter or going to sleeping in the church, in the church rec room. That could be an overnighter kind of thing. That's something that the youth leaders take care of. They are supposed to take care of the youth, all their patrols, and all their patrol leaders. That's why the senior patrol leader is the boss, okay, of the unit. The Scoutmaster is there to facilitate the needs of that senior patrol leader and to make sure that they have all of the things they need, to be that coach, that mentor towards getting everything done that they want to get done. That's the most critical part of the job of a Scoutmaster and a senior patrol leader. Now, some of the core responsibilities for a senior patrol leader are to lead all troop meetings, events, and activities that the troop has decided to do. The senior patrol leader is to chair the PLC, the Patrol Leaders Council. The senior patrol leader is to assign different tasks to different other youth positions. Senior patrol leader also represents the troop at activities such as a district or council event. And like all positions in scouting, they need to exemplify the scout oath and law. All senior patrol leaders need to have certain skills in their ability to convey information. They need that communications. They need to be able to speak clearly and to be understood. Senior patrol leaders also need some kind of time management skills. Now, granted, most senior patrol leaders, they're teenagers. They got a lot going on, and their time skills are not the best. So this is something that adult leaders can help mentor and coach towards improving. Senior patrol leaders also need to understand that they're going to bring you in on conflicts. Conflicts between the youth need to be managed or understood by the leadership. The youth leadership needs to understand what's going on in any of the conflicts within the unit. And that also needs to be worked with a lot with the adult leadership. They need to be aware of those issues. Delegation. The senior patrol leader needs to be able to delegate tasks to others quickly, easily, and to be understood. This is a critical thing. Otherwise, they get literally buried by all the different things that go on. They need to be able to delegate. And this falls right in line with being organized and trying to get a little bit of the management down as far as the actual function of the troop. And with all this, it's a natural for them to be expected to lead by example. Not exception, but by example. That's the key. Now, for the adult scout leaders watching, I want to make sure they know that there is a video for the tips and trying to help a senior patrol leader, mentor them, and coach them towards success. And that video is right there. Check that one out. That will give you a little more information about how to work with your senior patrol leader. Now, senior patrol leaders, go right ahead and watch it. That way you know you know what they should be doing for you. So that's the neat thing about this channel. The senior patrol leader should work diligently with their assigned adult leader. Now, this could be the Scoutmaster, which usually the senior patrol leader is directly involved with and talks to and is mentored by the Scoutmaster. The senior patrol leader needs to take all of the things that they're told as constructive criticism. Okay, do not take it personal. Okay, not everyone is a born leader, so the criticism that you have received is not about you. It's about the job. Okay, and think about that. Okay, more than, gee, he doesn't like me. He thinks my hair is too long or something. I don't know, but that's not the point. They're there to help you be a better leader. So make sure that you don't take it personal. The senior patrol leader position is not just you. It's a team. You have a team. Many troops have adopted 2 assistant senior patrol leaders, especially because of size. They might need that. This is a team effort. You're what they call the green bars, okay? They need to make sure that you are the leader for that unit, but it's a team. You get them to work together. Get that patrol method going, even for the green bars, okay? I know that all your different patrols are different patrols, but green bar, that is also a type of patrol that is specific to the management and running of your troop. So get that going. Remember, it's a team effort. The senior patrol leader needs to communicate to the adult leadership of your troop what the vision is from the Patrol Leaders Council, how things are constructed, how things are run. That is very important, that you are kind of the liaison from the youth to the patrol leader to the senior patrol leader through the Patrol Leaders Council. That information needs to head off to the Scoutmaster and the Scoutmaster's team. So that is a very critical role for a lot of senior patrol leaders. Senior patrol leaders need to also understand that the adult leaders are like advisors. They're there for advice and support. This is critical. They're not there to take it over or control. And it's important for the senior patrol leader to be that leader. Hey, before we go any further, I want to make sure that you're invited to the campfire chat. Now, this is our live meeting we have each month on the first Sunday, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. This is a fantastic way to get involved with live chat, and we have special guests. We have all kinds of neat things that go on. So definitely check that out. I also want to thank all of the Patreon members of this channel. In addition to that, I also want to thank all of the channel members right here on this channel. They have a fantastic group of people on this channel. They get a lot of perks. They get a lot of little icons and all kinds of neat stuff. But definitely check that out. If you're interested in becoming a member, definitely hit the little join button. It'll tell you more information. That's a great way to make this channel even better. Make it a part of what you do. And I'm so proud of you. We're just gonna jump right back in. Common challenges and how to overcome them. Senior patrol leaders, this is something that I want you to think about, and to really, if you're an adult leader, to really think about how you can be there for that senior patrol leader when these things come up. Struggling to manage peers. This is something that does come up. A lot of times you have a senior patrol leader that may be first class, but he's dealing with patrol leaders that are Life Scouts or Star. Rank has everything to do with all of their advancement. It has nothing to do with their position. Their position within the troop is defined and elected, those positions. That is one of those critical things. So dealing with peers can be very challenging. Additionally, low participation. That can be devastating. If you've come up against this, you know what that means. Usually, it's communication. It's a communication problem. Their participation wasn't there because they weren't interested or they weren't told. One of those two things. And if it's both, you won't see them. It's just that simple. But those are the things. You got to be able to communicate. And if you communicate and get the message they're not interested, then you need, that's how you prevent it. As an adult leader, think about what you can do to help them be better communicators. Lack of confidence. This happens so many times. It's the Scoutmaster. The Scoutmaster steps in where they should not. And that has a lot to do with losing the confidence of your senior patrol leader. So make sure, as an assistant Scoutmaster, you're there to step in on them, okay, to prevent them from doing something that they're going to regret. So that's the thing. You want to build the confidence. You want to say, yep, that's what we're going to do. Later, you could talk to the scout and say, okay, well, we got to change these things, and they need to be your idea. These things need to be changed. So then the senior patrol leader doesn't lose face, and he can go back and make the changes. So it's a matter of being tactful, and sometimes you can't be, especially if it's to do with safety. But losing face or losing your confidence can be devastating. Trouble organizing a meeting. Now, your senior patrol leader runs the meeting. In the patrol leaders council, they really set the schedule for that meeting, and this needs to be brought to the Scoutmaster and Scoutmasters, depending on your structure, and that schedule needs to go over. That should be done way before the first meeting, and you want to make sure that they go through that. If they're not keeping that structure, they're playing the game before the actual skills, so there's problems. That's the thing. They need to be involved in that. The Scoutmaster needs to say, well, we need to structure this a little better. Okay, if they just have it on a scratch piece of paper, it's not going to work. The game's going to go forever, and none of the skills are going to be taught. So that's one of those things that we need, that structure, and that mentoring, coaching comes into play. Always remind the senior patrol leader that they can take overwhelming problems, okay, something that really looks like a big thing, and break it down into its parts and delegate. Communication comes through, and that all gets satisfied, that huge big problem is then taken care of. And these are challenges. These are wonderful opportunities for success, and you want to make sure that they're there, so that you don't want to set them up, but still, when they do happen, and they will, you have to be there as an adult leader to help them through that process. Give them the opportunity to stop and think about what their next step is. That is, these are critical skills. These are absolutely critical skills. You've seen movies where they talk about all that. You have to have that skill set and go step by step. It's so important. Now, one of the big advices that I have is don't try to do everything, all of it. Delegate. It's not that you're just shoving it on to others. You are delegating. Now, when you delegate, there's another part to that. It's not you delegate it and forget it. This is important for senior patrol leaders. They need to understand that when you delegate something, the senior patrol leader's job is to check in on it. Okay? And it's not that you're micromanaging every little aspect. You want the senior patrol leader to delegate a task and to get feedback or follow-up on that task being completed. That's the key. If you can break up any issue into small pieces and delegate them out, that's how you do it. At a camporee, at anything in scouting, okay? And that's true with a lot of it in the professional world. Delegation as management needs to be done. You need a leader to be that leader. And you need them to be there to follow up on everything they have delegated out. So that's the key. As mentors, as scout leaders, we need to be there for our young people to really get that idea, to understand that idea. That's a very important concept that they need to have. Being the senior patrol leader of a unit, no matter its size, is a huge responsibility. It is very important that you understand that you have resources. Your adult leaders are there to help you do things and be able to overcome adversity. This is something that you can do. Everybody that voted for you needs you to step up and be that leader. That is a critical role within a troop. You have to be the leader of senior patrol leader for that troop. All your patrol leaders, everyone attached to those patrols needs you. So don't give up. Don't surrender. Get help if you need it. Okay? Listen to what your scoutmaster or assistant scoutmasters or the scoutmaster team is advising you. These are critical skills. You can do this. It should not be overwhelming. If you find yourself getting overwhelmed, just step back, take a deep breath, and talk, communicate with somebody, and try to iron out issues. That is so important. And delegate things out. Delegation is key. If you don't delegate, you're just going to go, you're just going to pop. So don't. Try to make sure that you talk with your mentors, your coaches, your scoutmaster, your scoutmaster's team. All of them are there to help you succeed and the unit succeed in hand. This is a huge thing and a huge responsibility no matter what you do. Activities, youth things, camporees, all that stuff. It all needs to be planned out in PLC and moved forward. These are wonderful, wonderful things that a patrol leader can do. I do have a patrol leader video, so definitely check that one out. And we do a lot for that's the assistant patrol leader, excuse me. Make sure that you check out those videos. All the videos on the ScouterStan channel are meant to be evergreen. Sometimes things change, very, very rare, but some things do change. But the video will still be there for historic purposes. So a lot of the videos go ahead. None of this is restricted. If you're a youth that's watching this for the first time, go ahead and watch any of the videos that you want to watch. These lectures are there for adult leaders, but there's nothing in them that's secret. Okay? So go right ahead. If you want to join as a member of the channel, if you want to get involved, put your comments down below. I'm there. That's one of those things. And of course, comments all bearing on one very important principle. It's the scouting principle, the Scout Oath and Scout Law. So make sure that you stay within that. And there's so many different things going on within scouting. And we're in a renaissance. And I keep saying that. And I want that to stick because we've gone through the bad times. That's fine. Now we can succeed and do even better. And you're a big part of that. So definitely keep watching the channel and all the different videos that are on there. And if you do have some time and communications is not your forte, maybe you set aside some time and definitely check out the communications video. It's a two-parter. It's long, but definitely worth a watch. Till next time, I'll see you on the trail.